Hi, this is Patrick from spyfu.com. Today is March 31st, 2020, and you may be able to tell that there are a few differences here from our normal content. Namely, check out these braces, yo! Arr. It's crazy to think that just a few weeks ago, I thought this was going to be the biggest life-changing event for a while. But here we are, quarantined for a global pandemic. SpyFu is doing their part by having people stay home, stay safe, and to embrace the introverted nerdiness that has been resting within us all. But like a lot of you, SpyFu is still very much open, very much active, and just making business work as best as we can. So today, I want to talk about time-sensitive content versus evergreen content. Let's start with what's called evergreen content. Evergreen content is content that's meant to last, to be relevant to users forever, or at least for the foreseeable future. These are important to your site because you can write them once and they will keep gaining clicks for months or even years to come. And I'm not talking about landing pages or the About Us section of your site. I'm talking about long-lasting content. The kind of content you can promote over time, double down on, add into your auto-response emails, put on your site, etc. Subjects like how to stain your wood cabinets, or what is SEO, are things people are going to be asking about for a long time to come. That translates into a steady stream of clicks, engagement, and conversions. Heck, even what's it like to get braces on as an adult could be considered evergreen. Maybe not wide-reaching, but believe me, I was reading a ton of those articles before I got these bad boys on. It didn't matter if the content was 12 days old or 12 years old. It was still relevant for someone who wanted to know more. The beauty of evergreen content for content marketers is that it can grow on its own. You might need to prune it every once in a while. As you get feedback on it through data or direct customer comments, you can improve the content. Maybe update the language and relevant links to keep it fresh. But with enough evergreen content on your site, you should be able to harvest the fruit of your initial efforts for a long time to come. When people talk about time-sensitive content, it's frequently about different holidays. Christmas, Valentine's Day, National Puppy Day, which was on the 23rd, but here's my quarantine pup anyway. Happy National Puppy Day, everyone. Bark! It's essentially any piece of content that you create to engage people's immediate excitement, interest, or concern. Pieces of content that you don't expect to be relevant in the future, but are incredibly relevant right now. The royal wedding, the final season of Game of Thrones, the rising price of bacon, even an event or an award that your company was part of recently. Express it, hype it, post about it now. Creators seem to have more license to share content aggressively when the topic is more topical. Dropping your own general topic article into a Reddit room comes off as self-promotional and a little gross. Normally, that kind of low-key spamming can even hurt your brand. But doing it with an on-the-now topic is more understandable and potentially viral. It's the content people want to share with their friends and colleagues, so go after it a bit more. Build up some buzz to pollinate that sweet success. Just don't fall into the trap of expecting your CTR to continue to be off the charts, especially in a few weeks. And that brings us to today. Right now, articles on things like social distancing, drive-through testings, and toilet paper would be considered time-sensitive content because they have a limited shelf life. Get it? But don't expect this content to be relevant 6 months from now. Sometimes time-sensitive content isn't even relevant 6 hours from now. It depends on how long that topic is important to the massive searchers. So let's take right now. It's difficult to go anywhere online right now and not see things relating to the COVID-19 virus. It's also difficult not to click those. A massive searchers are consumed by it and want to know more information. And since it feels like we're learning new things every passing minute, this content is circulating like mad. Even by the time this video comes out, I'm not sure if people are going to be so burned out by the media explosion of all this that they're just not going to want to hear any more of it and close out. And that's the gamble with time-sensitive content. It can completely flop for any number of circumstances. But it also has the potential of significantly boosting your traffic and impressions overnight. That's why it's important to focus on both evergreen and time-sensitive content on your site. A good ratio is 4:1. 4 evergreen articles for every 1 time-sensitive article. One helps the roots of a potential ever-growing audience. The other creates enough immediate buzz to guide traffic and engagement to your site today. Hopefully, that buzz improves your impressions overall. As always, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to videos from SpyFu. Like and subscribe. SpyFu is on YouTube.